William Durant was the co-founder of General Motors. Okay, he got fired in 1921, started his own car company. William Durant is credited with inventing the Chevrolet bow tie logo. He used to doodle on his napkins at the dinner table, and he designed this from French wallpaper that he had seen because Louis Chevrolet was French. He was a French race car driver. So that's the history with these two cars. We have two Durants, two Chevys, two Oaklands. The Oakland was made at the Pontiac Buggy Works in Pontiac, Michigan. Oakland County is that rim of towns around Detroit, so that's why we have the Oakland. Okay? Let's go back this way to the Cadillac. May look like just a big convertible, but they are all collectible for one reason or another. Cars in either the first year or the last year of a model run are highly collectible. So the Chevy Caprice Classic is the first year, the Pontiac Granville is the first year, the Oldsmobile 88 is the last year. The darker green Cadillac Eldorado down there is 1976. In 1976, General Motors announced that they were going to stop building convertibles. So people ran out in droves and bought 1976 convertibles for collectors. Okay? 10 years later, General Motors said, "Oops, we're going to make convertibles again." There was a class action lawsuit to try to stop it, and the judge threw it out of court. So consequently, there's a lot of 76 convertibles that were going for very reasonable.
Extendable strike where you fold the plate out and your door latches into that plate, and you can drive down the road with the doors open a couple inches.
On the 59 Cadillac. So if you're ever playing Trivial Pursuit, and that question comes up, you can thank me for knowing the answer. The 59 Cadillac. And then we decided we'd have a little bit of fun with this car. Who doesn't remember the Dukes of Hazzard? Three more Rolls Royces. The cream-colored Rolls Royce here, a Rolls Royce like this same year sold at auction recently for $330,000. So you can see why it's kind of difficult to keep a value on the collection. It keeps increasing. This is the Mini-Me. This is also a Rolls-Royce product. It has exactly the same paint, same leather, same wood as the bigger Rolls-Royce. Just a Mini-Me. The DeLorean is on loan from a local owner. When he brought the poster in for the DeLorean, he said, "How would you like to have my 928 Porsche?" And it's right back here. This is the only V8 that Porsche ever made, and it's all Porsche. A little latch here that comes out like that, so you can latch the door, and it'll stay solid, and you get more air in because the heat off the engines was pretty great. This was the first time in Detroit that the design team drove a new model. It was always the engineers who had to have a new model. This car was the product of a gentleman by the name of Harley Earl. General Motors likes to drag him out every so often. He's long since dead, but he started the Art and Color Studio. This was his first project with General Motors, 1927. He stayed on through 1953 and was the co-designer of the Corvette. So if you know what a Corvette looks like, think of the history that this man was involved with, from this to the Corvette. And they weren't doing CAD drawings. They were drawing. This is a Gazelle. This is on a VW frame. We're told this is supposed to look like a 1929 Mercedes. And if you have a 1929 Mercedes that can tell me if this is what it looks like, that's probably why they sold a lot of them. This is a Daimler. This is a Hemi. It's a fiberglass car. It's a little V8 made in Great Britain. British police used these for pursuit vehicles. A Lancia, this was the last year they exported this car from Italy. And then a 1965 Morgan, +4 drop head convertible. Morgan is the company that made the first Mini Cooper. Okay? This car has a steel chassis and a wooden frame. The body frame is made out of Belgian ash. They only made 440 of these between 1950 and 1967. Any of you ever watched Chasing Classic Cars with Wayne Kearney? Wayne Kearney has one of these too. It's a beautiful little car, just a competitor with the MG. Car on the end here is a 49 Triumph Roadster. A lot more Triumph than you're probably used to seeing. The little car on the end over here is a wooden body car. Last year for MG to make a wooden body and cover it with material. This is a boat tail, old boat tail speedster.